We now have a special presentation of the Distinguished Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'd like to have come up right now our introducers for the award, Chuck Sobey, Jim Handy, and Brian Berg, who is our chairperson for the technical track.
Sorry. So now it's time to present the Flash Memory Summit's Lifetime Achievement Award. Where's the clicker? Just a moment while I find out where the clicker is. Little things like this bring us to our knees. So, the Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes individuals who have shown outstanding leadership in promoting the development and use of flash memory and associated or related technologies, for the creation and or promotion of an important flash technology or a technology to supersede flash, for leadership of a major flash company or business effort, or for bringing flash technology to a new and important application. Past honorees include the Intel team that shipped the first flash memory, Dick Pashley, Stephen Lai, Bruce McCormick, and Niles Kynett, SanDisk co-founder and industry pioneer Eli Harari, who's in the audience today, Fujio Masuoka, the inventor of flash memory, Simon C., co-inventor of the floating gate, Bob Norman, the key system architect of System Flash, Keenam Kim, who drove rapid advancements in NAND flash, George Perlagos, founder of Atmel and Seek, and Dov Moran and Aryeh Mergi, founders of M Systems and developers of numerous technologies, including 4-bit QLC flash. This year's winner, Sanjay Mehrotra, is being honored for his part in leading a campaign to bring flash memory into our daily lives by creating new and useful technologies and leading the development of businesses to bring that vision to reality. His career started at Intel, from where he moved to Seek, IDT, and Atmel, working on floating gate technology at every step. Sanjay Mehrotra co-founded and grew SanDisk with Eli Harari and Jack Yuan, which between its very first PCM CIA format SSD to today's sophisticated SAS products, delivered a virtual rainstorm of flash-based products for the consumer and business applications. Wait for the rainstorm to stop. SanDisk was also involved in profitable joint ventures, the most important being with Toshiba, where the Yokkaichi megafab devoted to NAND flash still uses management approaches that are unique to the industry. The company also introduced new flash technologies like MLC that allowed it to reduce costs at a rate much faster than Moore's Law. Unlike most chip makers, the company merchandised its products directly to the consumer. And I just recently heard that it developed 500,000 retail point of sale things, which is unique for a semiconductor firm. Mr. Mehrotra has led 2 publicly traded companies, having co-founded SanDisk and worked through its IPO to grow it to $6.6 billion in annual revenues before it was acquired by Western Digital Corporation. More recently, he has moved to Micron Technology, driving its sales to a historical record last year of $30 billion. This year, he is also serving as the chair of the Semiconductor Industry Association. We shared the news of his being honored with this award with past recipients and received congratulatory notes from George Perlagos, Bob Norman, and Simon Z. Now, the technical chair of the show, Brian Berg, would like to say a few words. Brian?
Thank you, Jim. I want to direct you to one passage in the citation that's on this award that's quite critical. It reads, "Advancing the architecture that enabled the industry and marketplace for flash memory." Now, that architecture that I'm referring to is the architecture of a key family of patents that were at the founding of SanDisk. Before SanDisk, people were still thinking of flash memory and non-volatile memory as storing code. What SanDisk's vision was to store data. They knew that the future was really with regard to data. And being able to do that required an architecture that used a processor as well as onboard metadata on the flash memory. Hence, the flash memory that they came out with that was part of the original SanDisk architecture included this metadata management. This is something very different, and some of the venture capitalists pushed away from that, but they insisted this was a critical aspect. And indeed, it's become a critical aspect of the entire flash memory industry. So that family of patents has 3 inventors. One of them is our Lifetime Achievement Award winner today, Sanjay Mehrotra. Also Bob Norman, who won the Lifetime Achievement Award in 2015, as well as Eli Harari, who won it in 2012. So that's the triumvirate that created this family of patents that are really the foundation of why we are in this room today. In recognition of that, Eli Harari would like to make a few comments about Sanjay Mehrotra, because he worked with him closely in forming SanDisk. Eli Harari.
Well, I met Sanjay at Intel in 1981, I think, so almost 40 years ago. And at SanDisk, we definitely had a lot of fun, made a lot of history, had a lot of ups and downs, but it was all great. And very, very proud of having Sanjay as my partner, co-founder, together with Jack. It was really great. So when Sanjay called me about the opportunity at Micron, he's already achieved more than most people ever do in a career. And I said, go for it, Sanjay. However, Micron is a very complex company, as we know. And a year from now, you'll be up at the middle of the night and say, what was I thinking of? But Sanjay has done a terrific job in the last 2 years at Micron, the new Micron. And again, we're all very proud of your accomplishments and well-deserved recognition. Thank you.
Now please join me in congratulating our 2019 Flash Memory Summit Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Sanjay Mehrotra.
Thank you, Chuck, Brian, and Jim for nominating me for this award. And thank you for all the kind words, Jim and Brian, as well as Ellie. I have to say that I feel truly humbled and honored to be receiving this award, because we all know that over the last few decades, the flash memory industry has propelled to these new heights due to achievements and contributions of very many in the industry. And of course, can't name them all, but today I definitely would like to give a shout out to 2 that have absolutely changed my life, have transformed my life, and have enabled me to achieve and contribute what I have been able to do. First is George Perlegos. When I started from college after University of California, Berkeley graduation, he was my first boss. And George Perlegos really taught me how to be a good designer. And in those times, back in 1980, taught me how to really design for manufacturability, testability, quality, performance, and absolutely how to have customer focus. These were all the attributes that I really believe that have become absolutely buzzwords in the last many years, but those were ingrained in me by George Perlegos, my first great mentor in the industry, whom I really truly want to thank today for setting me on this journey in this non-volatile memory industry nearly 40 years ago today. And the second mentor, whom I would like to just correct here today, that we didn't meet in 1981, we met in 1980, and is Eli Harari. And Eli Harari absolutely transformed me from an engineer to a manager. There is a story behind that too. And then to a business leader. And what I learned from Eli about innovation, driving innovation to commercialization, not accepting no for an answer, absolutely looking for the next thing, and really having a vision absolutely was amazingly inspiring. And I'm very, very thankful to Eli for many years, more than 20 years of us working together and absolutely really shaping me from a young engineer to a business leader today. Of course, all of this would not be possible without the steadfast support from my wife, my partner in crime for 35 years, Sangeeta, and my family, my daughter who's here today. I have always said proudly that she was the first baby born into SanDisk when we started the company in 1988. She wouldn't like me giving away her age, but I'm very proud that she was the first baby born into the family, and she's here today with her husband. And my younger daughter, she's doing an internship in Washington, D.C., Malika. She can't be here today. However, the family, the support that has existed over all these years absolutely has been a key enabler in letting me do what I've wanted to do in my professional life. Talking about SanDisk and talking about the first at SanDisk, many, many firsts. I mean, from that very first cell, that first triple poly split gate flash cell, and getting the characteristics of that cell on that micromanipulator that George Samakisha at that time was manning, and seeing the endurance of that cell and program erase cycles from that exciting moment to the first test chip of 288 kilobit, to the first 4 megabit chip, to the first 20 megabyte and 10 megabyte ATA cards, to the first flash in 1 micron, ultimately going down to 15 nanometer, many, many generations of technology advancement, leading with first MLC, with first TLC, with first introduction of compact flash products, later USB products, micro SD cards, SD cards, SSDs. Amazing journey at SanDisk of over 28 years before the company got sold to Western Digital in 2016. And for that amazing journey, of course, Eli and I are very grateful to many thousands of engineers and team players at the company that we worked with that really helped create an industry giant and helped create an industry. Amazing experience at SanDisk, and certainly never imagined after SanDisk that I would be actually at another company, as Eli mentioned here. And fast forward to Micron today. Micron today is the only company in the Western Hemisphere that has semiconductor memory and storage capability. A very rich company with a very rich history with 34,000 team players across the world, creating innovation, delivering new products, and making the company to what it is today, a 30 billion plus company in fiscal year 2018. I am very humbled and honored to be part of this company, to be leading this company with an amazing team. This company has brought, Micron has brought a lot of innovation in flash memory. Of course, the first 3D flash with CMOS under the array. Today, we are the only ones that are producing CMOS under the array flash, and we are actually now on the 4th generation of that technology. Of course, that gives us tremendous benefit in die size. But Micron also has led the way with innovation on the QLC flash and commercializing QLC SSDs in the marketplace now. So amazing company with tremendous capability. And when I look ahead at the opportunities for this industry, it's really exciting times. I personally believe that these are the best times ever for this industry. When you look at the end markets, most diversified ever. It's not just about digital cameras or USB flash drives. Today we are in smartphones, displacing HDDs fast in client computing as well as enterprise applications. And flash storage is absolutely a key enabler of all the experiences that consumers have worldwide, with their mobile devices, in their notebook computers, but also enabling new opportunities in data center. And when we look at what is ahead of us in terms of AI and ML applications. And just think of what it can do in terms of really transforming the medical research and healthcare industry and really solving those unsolved problems for humanity that are really plaguing many of us, and the role that data will play in solving those problems. And that data will live in the products that we all design today in our industry, memory and storage products. It really gives you goosebumps that we are just, even after 40 years in my career here, we are just still in the early innings of memory and storage industry. AI and ML will be at the heart of those trends, really changing the world. And that gives me tremendous excitement when I think of applications such as, of course, 5G coming up soon that will drive tremendous demand for flash storage. When I think of autonomous, as well as cloud and data center applications, smart cities and smart factories, and the role that data will play, I think we are in a great place, tremendous opportunities ahead, and absolutely the best is yet to come for our industry. So thank you, and let's all move onward and forward and continue to drive our industry, take it to the next level. I certainly am looking excitedly forward to taking Micron to the next level, as well as absolutely contributing to our ecosystem with customers and partners in continuing to really move on our industry and contributions to the next level. We really truly feel at Micron that we are living our vision, transforming how the world uses information to enrich life. We are truly living our vision today and can't be more excited about the future. So thank you very much for this recognition. Truly humbled to be here with you all accepting this award. And thanks to all the teams at SanDisk and Micron that we have worked together to transform our industry. Thank you.